welcome back to the channel. And today I will be showing you some new N-Gage models. Oops, sorry about it falling there. God damn it, just stay stable. God damn it. I'll be right back. Okay, not very ideal with the setup, because now I can only see this track and not this one, and most of the stuff that I have is on this one. But actually, would I be able to? Oh, there we go. That's much better now, isn't it? You know, I just realized this is not really an angle that you see much stuff at. You got the back of the station, you got the back of the works, you got where the new fueling station goes, because this track right here is usually filled up with too much trucks. And speaking of trucks, I got a lot more rolling stock now. The flatbeds aren't new, but the loads are. And that was to coincide with the loads being on the LMS trucks. You can just see my hand in the background trying to put it on. Yeah, so these are basically just to go along with that. So let's just push these, and of course one of them derails. Next up, just a normal brake van. This is another kit brake van, like this truck right here. And I just realized they're the same color. How have I not? God damn it! How have I not realized that these are the same color? But yeah, this is not really the best kit build I've made. Well, I've only made one, so 1 out of 2 ain't bad for good. But yeah, I really need to pay attention to my hand when I'm doing it, and not just on the screen. Next up are 4 of these big trucks. I'm not really sure what they're called. I would like to say mineral trucks. Well, yep. Well, fuck whatever I say. I don't know the name of them. So yeah. And the reason why I got these trucks was basically so that means I could have more trucks, because I don't have that many. So yeah. I do have to say I do like the color of them. The white with the white loads in. Yeah, I really like it. And let's just get Reneus to get us the next few, because they're all the way over there. Ooh, perfect. The truck's separated. Especially because I just knocked one over. These are 4 normal trucks with... Let me see if I can... Wait, let me... Well, I can't fucking read. Well, read this tiny writing. But, wait a minute, you can actually see it Kenny well on here. Well, my dad said that these are beer trucks, because these were used for beer. He recognized the logo, and now it's now just becoming a running joke. Being like, I got 4 beer trucks, so I can technically have beer trains. So yeah, and the reason why I got these, because they're £9 instead of the normal like 12. I'm pretty sure if they were £12, I would only be able to get 3 of them. Which, of course, if I want to have big trains, I can't only have 3 trucks. So, and my dad said, don't prioritize the cheapness. And I know that is true, but I want to have long trains, and I like the look of these trucks. Look at how big the line is getting now. I'll have the train pull these away. And then finally, just 3 normal brake cars, box vans. Fucking hell. Yeah, just 3 normal box vans to go along with the Flying Kipper. Yeah, so just 3 normal box vans to go along with box vans. Box cut, but not that box. Fuck me. Ah. I'm not even tired. That's the worst part. I'm not tired at all. And I just can't fucking remember shit. So, there's one more thing with this track I need to show you. I just put them in reverse. I have gotten a Reneas model. And that's to go along with Skoloi and Rusty. Because not only do I want N-Gage, I also want my 009 engines. So I'll take them off the track. Because, you know, the trucks, you know. Let's just plop this off. So, yeah. Just a standard Reneas. I really like them. I don't, however, like how skinny his funnel is. Let's just plop back on this light so I can... And I believe... And he's cut off. He's a Kenny good crawler. I hadn't had these for long. These were originally meant to be my Christmas presents, but my dad said I could basically have them now, so... Here's Reneas pulling all the trucks here. And he's just left them behind. Oh yeah, of course. Reneas, Skoloi, and Rusty all have the converted couplers because these pull N-Gage trucks, not 009 trucks. I actually said to my dad once, why don't we just have a truck converter? So that means we didn't have to change the couplings around, but my dad just went, nah, we're just gonna change the couplings. So anyways, on to the second and third line. Okay, and we're back. So, the amount of engines that I have isn't really that many. But I have gotten a Peter Sam. And you can already see the shadow of the next one. So yeah, this is my Peter Sam model. And yet again, I will take the light off. Actually, I should probably keep it on. So yeah. Yet again, hasn't had Peter Sam for long. But I also quite like Peter Sam. He's again a good character. And I really like his model. I can't wait to get Handle and Duncan when they make a Duncan. I also can't wait to get Duke. Have you seen the Kato Duke? Looks absolutely amazing, doesn't he? So anyways, I most likely push him a little bit. Here is Henrietta and the back part of the next engine. So yeah, I got this Henrietta to coincide with my Toby. I don't know why I picked up Henrietta. Okay. He has a face. But yeah. And hold on, let me just get these two coupled up. There we go. Of course, Peter Sam cuts out. Oh, come on. Yep, I also got a Black 5 to basically be like my Henry. Which I know Bachmann is making a Henry, but that's just so when I'm also not playing with the Thomas stuff, I can have a normal Black 5. So, yeah. And something that actually shocked me about this is his front wheels move. Usually with other models, they don't move. Because the powered wheels, well, the motorized wheels are back here. And his main wheels are pickup wheels. They're pickup wheels. So this engine is actually tender driven, basically. Which, that's honestly quite weird to say. I wouldn't expect the N-Gage engine to be tender driven. Ah, now you do. Anyways, let's have these two whiz by. And now it's time to get on to the final characters. Anyways, I moved all the stuff away, so now it's time for the final character. Gordon with the express coaches. So I think it would only be best to go from the back to the front. So here's just the normal brake coach. Really like the way how it looks. The same can be said for all the coaches. I was worried that since these are a rake of 4 coaches that Gordon wasn't going to be able to pull them, because you know the Thomas Bachmann stuff are meant to be weak. But Gordon managed it surprisingly well. So yeah, they're now his coaches. And speaking of Gordon, here he is. I really like the look of Gordon. Well, I guess that's kind of to be already said because I also have Flying Scotsman, and Flying Scotsman and Gordon are the same, but yeah, know what I mean. So yeah, just really like Gordon. The only complaint that I have about him is that his tender doesn't seem to be that well when it's going across the cracks. He makes like a noise, and I don't know if his tender wheels are fitted that well, but who knows, that could just be the sound that he makes when he's on the track. He is also surprisingly fast. That's the speed that I normally have him at, and it's only a quarter of the way. This is him at half speed. It does not seem like Gordon should be that fast at half speed. Sorry, just nearly fell there. Like, it just doesn't seem that, right. But anyways, that's all my new N-Gage stuff. If you want to up a view from the layout, it's still relatively the same. Yeah, it's just relatively the same. I got myself a little bit of a new setup here with my wooden railway stuff. So Thomas, Edward, Henry, my other Thomas, Gordon, James, Percy, Toby, Duck, Donny, Dooney, Oliver, Toad, and then this is just random characters. I also changed a bit up here. Let me just fix that. Which just all this new stuff. Plushy stuff has been shrunken down, and the top part is full of Lego trains. So yeah. But I have, I'm pretty sure, 1 or 2 more surprises left. So, just got 2 more things left to show, and one of them's already in frame. So, I forgot I attached 2 truck faces to them. This is the Withered Bonnie Funko Pop. It's what you would expect. It's the new Withered Bonnie Funko Pop. Well, it's not relatively that new. It's been out for a while. Not generally that big of a Funko Pop collector, but I went to go see the FNAF 2 movie and I wanted to bring back a souvenir. And speaking of it, has anyone seen the FNAF 2 movie? And did you like it? I honestly I enjoyed it, wasn't that big of a fan of the ending. It felt like there was meant to be like another 10, maybe 15 minutes on it. Like, I didn't like the cliffhanger ending, but I did really like the post-credit scene. I also felt like the Wizards could have done more. Like Withered Freddy, Withered Bonnie, Withered Chica, Withered Foxy. They don't do that much. They really don't. Withered Golden Freddy doesn't make an appearance, which I kind of wish he did. And there's a scene in, like, later in the film, which I will not spoil, because I'm not one of those YouTubers who are like, I went to go see the FNAF 2 movie. Here's everything that happens in it. Here's the plot. Here's all this stuff. I don't generally like it when YouTubers this goes for big YouTubers. So like Dorko and Fusion Z Gamer. Like they both released videos of them at the set. Well, Dorko did. Fusion Z Gamer got to see the movie early, and he made a video about it. Like, and that was 13 days before the movie came out. And I didn't want to watch it because I was scared that it may have spoilers, and I wanted to watch it unspoiled. And so does my friend, who wants to watch it unspoiled. But I felt like the Wizards were underused. And the voice actors for Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, and Toy Chica felt like they were also underused. And since it's meant to be like more actory horror based, like even having the characters speak like a little bit would have been like a middle of the road speaking. Like Toy Bonnie's MatPat doesn't say, like, MatPat's Toy Bonnie doesn't say really anything at all. He speaks a little bit, which I think they should have spoken a little bit more, especially with the amount of stir up that came on the internet when they were voicing Toy Bonnie and Toy Chica. But anyways, I liked the cameo appearances of two of the characters. I will not spoil, but well, I'll spoil one of them. I liked that Shadow Bonnie appeared. But anyways, moving on to the second thing. Ta-da! I do not have the Bonnie costume with me at the moment. It is at me mum's. But I really like the Withered Bonnie figure. It is surprisingly more stiff. And I do like the funny thing that you can just basically just go pull up. Probably should have done this on camera, but why not? Ta-da! I basically just give them eyes. Whenever I show my friends this, they say it looks creepy as all hell. Or stupid as all hell. And if you're wondering, oh, well, his actual eyes, why did you use Freddy's eyes? Well, that's because I like Withered Freddy with Bonnie's eyes. Also keep him a microphone. But, yeah. But, anyways, getting back to the FNAF 2 movie. I really liked it. I liked the opening scene. I think Puppet might have been a bit overused. I also found some of the jump scares to be extra good. The story was a little bit weak. It didn't really feel like it was connected too much to the first movie, even though it's maybe taking place a year later. But that's only on the first viewing. Like, I'm pretty sure when I rewatch the movie, I'll be like, oh, they did do this correctly. And while I was in the theater, there was one scene, it was near the end, and I guess I will have to spoil it. Mike tells Vanessa to stay away from them. I probably should have put in a spoil warning, but Yeah, a minute ago I was criticizing YouTubers for spoiling stuff. I'm a hypocrite. Where basically Mike tells Vanessa to stay away from him and Abby. And in the theater, people were going, no, no, no. I just went, yes, yes, do it, yes! And that's mainly because I hate fucking shippers. And yes, I know I'm a hypocrite because I ship Freddy and Mangle. But in my defense, I do it funnily. There are weird people who do it. And also, the movie theater had someone dressed up as Roxanne Wolf. And people are gonna go take pictures. And when I told my dad, I think you could take pictures with her, my dad was like, did you want to take pictures? And I was like, oh, fuck no. And when I saw the Roxanne dressed up, when I saw the person dressed up as Roxanne, I turned to my dad and I went, there's the weird FNAF fans. Myself included. But yeah, I thought that person dressed up as Roxanne was one of the moviegoers. So when I said, weird FNAF fans, I was pointing to the Roxanne animatronic. Oh yeah, and speaking of the movie stuff... Oh fuck, got it the wrong way around. Of course, just break my phone. Ta-da! Yeah, you get a free poster. I actually have 2. Because me and my dad went, so we both got to have a poster. I'm giving one to my friend. But yeah, has the FNAF 1 animatronics, Foxy's showing off his dick, so yeah. The FNAF animatronic, the FNAF 1s are in the movie. And, you know, the spoilers! Very big spoilers now! Spoilers! Do not watch the rest of this video unless you want to be fucking spoiled. So the FNAF 1 animatronics kill the FNAF 2 animatronics, so they kill Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Mangle, and Toy Chica. And I felt like the Wizards would have been way better. Because, you know, they're withered FNAF 1 characters. Well, they're meant to be the withered variants of these fuckers. But instead, they're prototype variants? I just don't like that. Like, I feel like it would have been better if the Wizards killed them instead of the FNAF 1s. And instantly after, the FNAF 1s die. They die after. Well, I'm not sure if they die. They may still be alive. Not sure, really. The ending fucking sucked. Puppet just possesses Vanessa and then just... And Springtrap appears at the end. Because of course there needs to be a third one. So, yeah. Just one last thing I'm gonna show before I end off this video, and spoilers. Damn it, wait. Yeah, check out this. Just the cup top. No, fuck it. Yeah, just the cup top. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a good day. Element of surprise! Of course I knocked the camera. It fucking swung the liar. See ya.